Hi there, everybody. Welcome back. We are here to pull cards for the 25th of June. Today I'm going to pull one card for each sign. If you're interested in finding out about the main energy of your day, that will probably be either found on your sun or your rising sign. If you're looking for other influences to get a more comprehensive picture, then you probably also want to look at your moon sign. If you're interested in Venus or love and relationships, you want to check your Venus sign. If you want to see what is expanding in your life, then you want to check your Jupiter sign as well. So let's get started. For those of you with Aries in your chart, what we have coming up here is that you're setting boundaries. You are deciding something about what you're willing to do and what you're not willing to do, how far you're willing to go. And not only are you setting these boundaries, I think you're also letting somebody else know, okay, these boundaries are what's in play. These are the parameters that I'll work within or that I'll play within in our interactions. Okay, so setting boundaries and letting somebody know about those boundaries. Now for Taurus, or those of you with Taurus in your chart, we do have the Nine of Cups showing up in reverse. This is telling me that there's something that happened that you are not very satisfied with. You had some type of expectation of how things were supposed to turn out, and they were supposed to turn out very well, and instead they are not turning out the way that you thought they would, and so you're feeling like where before you thought there would be something to be celebrate or something to be happy about, now you're not exactly feeling like there's something to be happy about here. Okay, next up we have Gemini. Okay, Geminis, you guys have the Tower showing up. Now the Tower in itself is not a bad card, although it can be a little bit stressful to experience. It is the beginning of a longer story. So with the Tower coming up, this is telling me that something that brought you a sense of security, something that you thought would last for a while longer at least, has suddenly and unexpectedly been removed from your experience. Now, the beauty of the Tower is that it's the beginning of a longer story, and if you can step back and get the bigger picture, what's going on is that thing that made you feel safe or secure had made you feel so safe or secure that you weren't really looking to upgrade or improve or find a situation that you could grow in. And so you had become complacent with this Tower or in this Tower situation. Spirit is not really thrilled about complacent. It's like lukewarm. It's not warm. It's not cold. Ugh, who wants that? And so Spirit will boot us right out of a Tower situation if we're getting complacent, if we're getting lukewarm. And so that's basically what's happened is Spirit has booted you out of this place where you felt safe and secure to sort of jumpstart you into looking for something that's better, something where you can grow and where you can expand, and something that brings in the expanded version of you. So when we have a Tower situation like this, what's going on is Spirit is just nudging us because the universe knows that we have something better waiting for us out there. All we have to do is step out and get it. And since we weren't stepping out to get it, Spirit's going to make sure that we are out. And now we have to get it. So that's what's going on for you, Geminis. I do expect you to end up better off than what you were before. It's just going to take a little bit of time. Now, looking next at Cancer. Cancer, you do have the King of Pentacles showing up in your sphere of influence today. This is somebody, I feel like there's somebody who is, they don't have a lot of money, or they're acting like they don't have a lot of money in some cases, and so they're kind of expecting you to just foot the bill as you move forward. Okay, so they're just planning on coming in and leaning on you financially today. Whether you agreed to that or not might be a whole different story. Next up is for Leos. Now Leos, you guys have the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles to me talks about a situation where you are receiving some type of gift or something that may be an unexpected good fortune. I've had this card come up before whenever I was, for myself on a day when I was walking down the road and found a $10 bill waving in the grass with no people around to associate that money with. You know, so unexpected good fortune or some kind of gift. Somebody may be giving you a gift, and generally when I see this, this is a gift that normally is very tangible. And it's something that puts us into a mindset of gratitude. So it's not only is it generally a tangible gift, but also it makes us, it's something that we're happy to receive. Okay? All right, so let's move on next to Virgo. Those of you with Virgo in your chart, you have the Empress showing up in reverse. Empress in reverse. Virgos, I feel like you could be acting in a very codependent way today. And so for somebody acting in a codependent way, that's where we're stepping in and helping other people get what they want in their lives, helping them accomplish what they want to get accomplished in their lives. And we are robbing them really of the experience of making that happen for themselves. And this is kind of a lose-lose situation, because now this person is going to be expecting us to continue to help them with these things when they really could do them themselves. And that's going to get old, because we're going to get tired from carrying our load and somebody else's load. But also, we are defrauding that other person of the experience of doing something for themselves that would make them have better self-esteem and just feel better about their lives in general, and would make them feel like they had more control in their own lives, which they do. Whatever this is that we're doing here, that's within their authority to do. So this is a card that basically calls us to be aware of where we're stepping into somebody else's territory and taking care of their responsibilities, and where it might be better for us to just show somebody how to do something and then let them pick up from there, if they even need to be shown. Okay? So the energy here comes up as really engaging in some codependent activities today, Virgos. You want to sort of head that off at the pass if you can, because that's always a lose-lose situation for everybody involved. All right, next up we're looking at Libra. Now, Libra is what you guys have as the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is a card of movement, so you could be on the move today in one way or another. And this also talks about getting away from something that has had a negative impact on us and moving towards something that is calmer and more peaceful. And this can even include all things tangible, all the way right down to even our own thought patterns. If our thought patterns have been holding us back or dragging us down, those could be included as things that we're getting away from too on this card, Libra. Scorpios, we're up next. Scorpio, Scorpio. Is this us or somebody in our sphere? Somebody in our sphere of influence showing up as the Emperor today. The Emperor likes to be in charge. They're kind of the alpha dog in the pack as far as attitude. They are natural leaders, and honestly, they really, they just expect people to fall in line with them. And I think that's because their natural leadership ability is so strong that typically people do. Typically people do. Now, Scorpio, we're natural leaders too. And so sometimes when we run into an emperor and have an interaction with an emperor, there can be a little bit of a power struggle as we're having that interaction. But if we can cooperate with the emperor and be able to collaborate along with this person, then some really amazing good things can happen. So this could be, the start of a really great interaction, or the start of taking action on a fantastic idea. But I do feel like we're interacting with somebody who likes to be in charge, and it's going to be a delicate dance to go from having this control struggle to be who's going to be really in charge in this situation, to work that around to where it's more of a collaborative thing. This interaction is more of a collaborative interaction that helps both people move forward. So this could go either way. It's really going to depend on our finesse, Scorpios. Okay, let's move on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you guys have the Page of Pentacles showing up in reverse. This just means that you're hearing some kind of news about money or about material goods that we wish we didn't have to hear. I don't think I have to elaborate on that. Let's hope it's just a little thing, and let's move forward. Next up is Capricorn. And with Capricorn, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune talks about things going well. We have a lot of energy. We're getting a lot accomplished. Things are going smoothly. This is a really nice card to have for a daily card. It just talks about things going really well for us. So all of those who have Capricorn in their sign, or in their chart, that's a good sign there. Next up, we're going to look at Aquarius and see what we got. What do we got? Okay, so Aquarius, what I see here is you guys are walking away from a situation that has left you feeling depleted. Depleted. I feel like for a lot of you, we're talking about a group of psychic vampires that just wears you out every time you're around them. And I feel like you're just walking away from those interactions with those people like that because you would like to have some energy left over to do something kind of fun once you've had conversations with friends. And this has not been allowing you to do that. Okay? Next up, we're going to look at Pisces. Pisces, we have the World card showing up in reverse. The World card in reverse is telling me that you have something in your experience that you had thought originally was pretty close to ideal, maybe even completely ideal. And what is happening today is that you're realizing that this isn't as perfect as I thought it was. It's close, but no cigar. It's not something that I want to settle for. It's just something that motivates me to look for that perfect all over again. So that's what I'm seeing for us today, everybody. Thank you so much for being here and for liking and for sharing and for commenting. And of course, I'm looking forward to reading for some of you here during the day and doing Reiki sessions for some of you. And then the rest of you, I'll see back on the next video. Have a great day, everybody.